Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another First Look with me simulation for the nation. Today you join me on Springside Farm, a brand new map from Mr. MJ Modern, who's very kindly given me some early access here to give you guys a bit of a tour, let you see what it's all about. Now this is the very first time I've jumped into here. I haven't moved anywhere from right here. Stood in this very spot here, so everything we see is going to be new to me as well. Before we go too far though, let's just open up our map. There is our PDA. Now that looks pretty nice. A whole huge variety of different field sizes, shapes there. Nice little mix-up. So we're going to have a look into those. So you can see that we're at the main yard in the middle here. Everything's kind of spread out a little bit. So let's go and have a look and see what this yard looks like really, shall we? Right off the hop though, we've got the same nice big farmhouse here that we've come to know and love now. For most of our British maps there, that does look really nice. Yeah, we've seen all this before. What I want to really see is the farmyard itself, which looks fantastic, man. And straight away, we got some stuff for our chickens, maybe? It is. So if I buy a few of those, where do they end up? In here? Oh, there you go. Chickens? In here somewhere, I guess. That's the food and water, so perfect. Nice little chickens in the backyard. I like that a lot. Obviously, that's our water and eggs one would assume, which is nice and close by. Beautiful looking yard straight off the bounce, I must say here. Nice and spaced out, but also with some cool looking buildings in. I like the looks of that one an awful lot. Where we've got some of our standard our rake and our cattle trailer. You can see most of the standard equipment. We'll get to the tractors in a little bit there, but the yard itself, I just want to have a bit of a look around. Starting with what we have here. This looks rather interesting. Is that open? No. That's a nice looking little building though. Very nice. This one. Nope. There we go. Ooh, I like that. And then into the main yard we are. So we got our combine, the standard TX there, always great to see. Nice looking massive big shed in here as well, plenty of space there, I like that. That reminds me of one from maybe Marlow Manor, but it looks great. And then we've got our voucher here, plenty of equipment to get you started with. Now, in terms of a nice big silage pit around here, what I would say about MJ's yards as he progresses through, they do get an awful lot better really. I'd say Growers Farm had a brilliant yard on. This one is not too bad either, actually, in all honesty. Really nice. Nice variation of equipment. We are going to need a vehicle, so I think we'll probably take this New Holland today. As we take a little bit of a drive around. So let's just jump in. We're going to stay out of the cab as always, and we'll have a little bit of a drive. Now we're going to keep this guy up in here. So, those of you be aware that Dagwin did recently upload a first look. Now, MJ told me just the other day that a few things have changed since then, so it'll be interesting to see what they are, and have a bit of a drive around the place. But, yeah, we're going to head out of the main yard for now. We're going to do a little bit of a wander around. Nice looking yard, though. Really do like the looks of that yard. And a huge hill there. That's great. Guess we're going to head that way, because I want to see what's up there. I guess there is a main road down there, so we're going to shoot straight out of here. I like those little roads connecting those two fields though. Some really good views around here. Obviously, as you can see, this map is set in Scotland as well, which is looking good though. Beautiful values there. Let's make sure I get around there. Excellent stuff. It looks stunning. Really nice views across the valley there. I like the view in the distance as well. Keeps the eyes kind of drawing through the valley there quite nicely. Let's get some of these on. Keep our map open. Now what we're going to do, we're going to head... Let's go straight down. I think we're going to check out the stores. Make sure I don't get run over by that. Excellent. So we'll head down to the store first. So this map is just about finished. It's going to be in testing with Giant soon, along with Growers Farm that is in testing right now as well. So it's going to be 2 new maps coming for all platforms, all being well for you guys to get stuck into, which is going to be fantastic. Really nice to see. Let's have a look what we have in here. There's a little lake down there actually. Cafe. And then sell points here. Nice little mix-up actually. Like how it's all been designed here. As we get to here, we're just going to stop very quickly as well. We're going to have a quick look and see what the field prices are like. So you start with 3 blocks of land here, really. Now, if we were to have a look around, depending upon the field side, you can kind of see how they're all made up anyway. Price-wise, obviously, that's a big one. £601,000. That's a lot of money, but you do get some smaller little guys here as well. So you can slowly kind of build everything up there. You know, get what you need to build up your little empire. That's where we started, so I guess that farm on the hill was up here, maybe? No. That one there, I guess. That would make more sense. So that's where we're going to have a look at that farm as well. We'll get up there once we've checked out the store, no doubt. Very nice. And out we go again. Now we want to go... Okay. A machinery store. Nice and big to get all your equipment lined up in the beginning there. Before you make the big adjustments. And we're going to take our next left up here there. Work our way up the west side of the map. Head up to the top there towards the spinnery. And then we'll head away. So lots to check out here. Here. As you can see, great attention to detail across the map there. It really does look quite something. It makes it really just enjoyable to get stuck into it and play it, you know. You don't really feel like you get bored as you're driving around there. It really does look great. So I know MJ puts an awful lot of time into his mods and maps these days, so it really can start to pay through. Something like this guy here. Nice little lake. With seasons, that'll look brilliant as well. Now we have got all of our mods disabled, including seasons right now there, so this is all standard lighting. Standard in game, so as it would be for console players as well right now. But yeah, that does look rather impressive. Nice little town scene down there that we'll not get to on this one. We'll leave that for you guys to have an explore around. And away we go again. So there is a farm on the hill here we're coming to by the looks of things. I want to go and check that out. I want to go and check out the sheep farm. It looks like they were coming up to something on our right here as well. I like the hills though, and I love that farm on top of the hill. Oh, a great place to put a farm, that is. Oh, really, really nice up there. Get some great views, no doubt. Nicest little building there. I don't quite know how I'm going to get to that farm, but we'll find a way. Worst case scenario, we're just going to take a turn, but here we go. There's a little road in here. Where's this road take me to? Oh, that's a spinnery. Oh man, this is great up here. I do like the smaller roads, which makes me want to use the smaller equipment, despite the fact that you've got some pretty big fields around here. I think that's kind of apt. All the way up to the very top. Hey, this will be fun trying to get up here in seasons. Good grief. Fully covered in snow there. This will be incredible. Oh, look at that view all over there. Wow, this is a hill. Oh. My tractor's at 15 miles an hour and I haven't even got anything in the back of it yet. Wow, this is great. Oh, there's some storage sheds up there. This is the kind of yard I'd probably find myself gravitating towards to use first, I think. Chiefly because it's going to have a heck of a view. This farm, I haven't seen a sign for it, but it better be called Hilltop. Oh, I like it. I like that shed there. That's nice. Actually, really nice. Oh, there's a windmill and everything. I do like this yard an awful lot. Some really nice looking buildings around here, actually. Ooh, that's the view. So this is where you can get your sheep. So bear in mind, this doesn't even include seasons yet. I still think that is pretty impressive. So bringing the seasons lighting onto that, and that is a view and a half. Really nice. Nice to see a proper valley here as well. The eye kind of gets drawn through the valley there, which I think looks really good. Very, very good indeed. Mightily impressive effort. And you got a windmill as well. What's not like about a windmill? And up and down. So, what we're going to do from here, from one mighty impressive site to another, we're going to head up to see what that little farm is in the top corner. Where we'll then make our way kind of back along onto the other side of the valley there, up past the animal dealer, check in some of the fields. Obviously, a big road, a big map like this, there's only so much that we can cover, but we'll, I want to leave some bit for you guys to explore and play around with in-game yourselves, of course, but we'll definitely have a little bit of play. Now, is that just a grain storage, or is that like a... I think it is. One open? No. You open? Yeah. Yep. Pretty much just like grain storage to me. Nice, 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 nice. Certain aspects and kind of the whole valley thing kind of reminds me a little bit of Shamrock Valley. Might be a bit of an obvious thing to say because of the nature of the valley there, but yeah, it definitely is. For me at least. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of it as well. Now, can I, if I go all the way up to the top here, I can't get out, so we're going to turn around. What we'll do, we'll spin it into here. And then we'll join ourselves back on as we come down to the side of field 57 here. Before we do that though, let's just have a quick stop here. We'll see what we have in terms of our contracts as well, I think. So we do have contracts here, which is great. At the moment we just have the 3. Anthony and Mason here looking to give you some work, and they are on fields 1643. 16... Well, it's not. I was expecting it to be, and 43 isn't either. Can't find them. But at least there's a few fields there for a starting point, which is good. From a machinery standpoint, we currently start with the voucher that we've seen, the Massey and the New Holland that we're currently in. We've got the combine as well, the pickup truck, and then a lot of base game kind of standard equipment, really enough to get you going with for sure. Now, I would be in the right mind to sell the few fields that we do have and come and start on this hillside, I think. That does look like the best place to be. But for now, we're going to head all the way back down the hill. Look at that view. That's incredible. I really do like that. I'll figure out on this map just where you can, where the roads interconnect, really. Make sure you get the right ones. Some point here we have to kind of cut across. Looks like you can definitely do it down in the south there. What we'll try and do... Have a look what's up here. What looks like a dirt tracker over there at the very least. Oh, nice looking little village here. This is very good. Nice little village here. A lot of effort put into these villages. I think as well it's a great sign to see a lot of modders are putting an awful lot of effort into designing their like kind of townscapes. Really do think that's adding a lot to it. Like the Greenwich Valley really brings a lot to it. I think that's really kind of pushing the rest of these the modders. Like MJ has worked very hard on this, and it's clear to see now. Actually, it does look very, very good. As always, it's important to do a few tests here when you're doing a first look around. First one is, that's not a proper hedge. Are the hedges have collisions or not? We'll sail through here. And the answer is no. So we're going to come onto this little track in the middle. So I'm interested to see what the straight north-south line is between fields 2 and 3. I'll have to go and check that one out. This looks like a little dirt track it is between It runs up and down the land, which is a nice little touch. It's going to take us straight down to our farm again. Gives us a nice opportunity to kind of just see the quality of the fields though, and the farmland. Really like this. Lots of good areas to start working in actually. Have a real think about how I want to start my farm on here, whatever I'm going to do. Now, as I mentioned there, it is expected to come to consoles as well. MJ is certainly going to put it towards the mod hub with that intention there, so watch the space for that one. What it does look like though is that we're going to have a great number of maps coming very shortly. A real selection to get stuck into, particularly if you are a fan of the British and Irish style maps. You really will have plenty to work on with. And this is absolutely on the money. Do like that yard though. Straight to here. And I like the fact that the yard spills over the road to that little storage bit. All about that. That's great. Oh, there's a Scotch flag. Oh, it's a train line. There you go. That makes more sense. That's kind of cool. Nice. Ooh, now. Hold the phone. And yes, I did just crash into that. Now, as many of you know, I've been using Peterville as my base for the young farmer. I'm stuck. Just pretend that never happened. Just move into here. There you go. I won't tell anyone if you don't. And so yeah, we have been using Peterville for the young farmer, and he's been stretched his legs a little bit into Grower's farm. Wouldn't be surprised if you see him coming over here as well. But that's a lovely little shed if you want to start out. Perfect. Nice little yard. Start from scratch. Perfect right there. Absolutely spot on. And under the bridge we go. I'm going to head up to the animal dealer up on the other side there. Just some great looking fields to get stuck into here. Really, really nice actually. I like this an awful lot. Oh, that my truck. And there's also a horse barn down in the very bottom right corner as well in the southwest. We're coming up to the pigs here as well. Another nice long slow climb up the hill, which means it's not going to be easy going there, but it's just going to be kind of cool really. So that's kind of, I like that. Let's see, get right here. Excellent. This looks like another nice barn up on this side here. Now, if I remember rightly as well, there's some nice surprises here on some of the townscapes. So when we finish up at the very end here, what I'm going to do is just fast forward time, because I think the night scene looks very good. I'm going to double check that. Nice little yard up here again, another nice little yard. This is just pigs only, but still got plenty of storage opportunity here. If you want to make an arable yard out of here, got all of the space that you need. Never want for anything else here at all. I like this a lot. Ooh, plane. That one's on the way back from New York, that plane. Around the corner we go. Oh, and then we're coming up to the animal dealers up the top here. Looks like the sawmill as well. Very important part of the store. Let's stop here. And in we go. Again, another huge shed. I believe this shed was on the mod hub recently actually, and I do like it an awful lot. Just never really found a use for it. But then if it's going to look this good in here. Oh no, this is just another grain storage area. Even better. Nice. Very nice indeed. And there we go. So animal dealers and then the sawmill on the other side as well. Yeah, that's better. Look at that. Isn't that just something? Some cows here getting restless before they get sold. That is beautiful. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to fast forward time a little bit here. We're going to see what holds in store for us at night. And we'll come back to you in just a moment. So as we wait for the day sun to set there, we're going to have a walk through the park here. It's stunning. And this is what makes a really good map stand out from the rest, I think. The level of detail to non-farming or non-gameplay based areas of the map, such as this. Just a footpath, really. Just running around the side of a lake. Doesn't really have any use. You don't really necessarily need to have it in there, but just adds so much more to the game that it is there. Really makes it feel a little bit more immersive in my mind. As we walk along here, I think it's just gonna. Oh no, you can keep going. And what I do believe actually that we've seen. This footpath, I think, goes quite some way, actually. I've seen quite a few styles over the place. So you could probably follow this all the way through. And it looks like you very well could, which is great. I remember the West Coast having something similar once upon a time. And there's a castle that we're going to follow all the way up here. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, as you can see, a great level of detail here across the park. Really, really nice. Views from any angle, really, which I just can't quite get over. Just looks beautiful. Very well deserved, very well made and created there. MJ certainly does deserve all the plaudits for getting this done, but we're going to have a look at the castle on the hill whilst we wait for the sun to set. There's even a little house up here as well. How about that for a view whilst you're doing your working in your fields, huh? Bam. Love that. And there she blows. There is our castle. Just gotta look at that farmer farm. We're not allowed in there. Maybe it's closed. Beautiful. So we are on the high street here of this little kind of village, and look at these houses. Look how realistically they look. You can look into all the windows there. That's something else. Anyway, let's wait for it to get dark. And well, there you have it. I absolutely love this. You got your traffic lights on your street lights, a few lights on the houses as well. Let you know someone's home. Really, really do like this a lot. So that's gonna be it from me right now. You have been watching the first look of Springside Farm with me Simulation for the Nation, created by MJ Modern. Keep an eye on both my Facebook page, Discord, and MJ Modern's, of course. Links will be in the description down below. I'd like to say at this point once again a big thank you very much for providing me with the first look opportunity, and we will see you all in the next one. Until then though, enjoy what you're doing. I hope you have enjoyed this map. We'll see you in the next one. Have yourself a great rest of your day, and we'll see you all later.